Today we're going to talk about the Staff of Ice. How do you know where to look for all the parts to build it? And what do you need to do to upgrade it? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build and upgrade the Ice Staff so you can get back to playing. I've also put together a reference guide on solving the puzzle to upgrade the Ice Staff. All that's coming up on today's tutorial for the fourth and final zombie map for Black Ops 2, Origin. Shit. I'm CrashPower. Thank you for watching my video. The things you'll need to assemble the Staff of Ice are the gramophone, the black record, the blue record, all three ice staff parts, and the ice elemental gem. Now the first thing I'm going to show you is where the gramophone is. It's not the first thing you have to get, but it's down here in the excavation site, either to the left or to the right of this table. Now you won't be able to open the chamber below to assemble the staff until you get the black record. The black record can be located in one of three locations around the excavation site. Those locations are right here, just behind the excavation site sign. The second location can be on top here, on the top of these rocks in this wheelbarrow. And the third location could be at the back of the excavation site, right here. We'll need to get the blue record before we can go into the crazy place to get the ice elemental gem. It's located in the tank station near generator 2. It could be on this table as you enter the tank station, or on these shelves to the right of its box location. And the third possible location it could be is on the shelf near the rear exit of the tank station. You need the record to get into the crazy place to get the ice elemental gem. To get the gem, you'll have to go through the portal in the ice tunnel. This will be the only time it matters what portal you use to get to the crazy place. But you have to go through this portal so it unlocks the gem so you can retrieve it. You can find the ice tunnel behind the church on your way to generator 6. Now in this example where I get the elemental gem, I want to point out I already have the three staff pieces. You can tell by looking at the scoreboard and seeing that those three blue bars to the right of the record are lit up. I'm about to cover the staff pieces, but I wanted to point out those three blue bars. It'll help you find the staff pieces when we're ready. Once you're at the bottom of the ice tunnel, walk up to the table on the left and hold the action button to place the gramophone in the blue record and open that portal. Go into the crazy place, walk up to the ice pedestal, and hold the action button to get the gem. Unlike the other staffs where you need to reach certain areas to do certain things in order to get the staff parts, you have to dig up the staff pieces using the shovel and dig locations around the map. But the parts will only appear when the weather is snowy. It's also random when the dig locations will unearth the staff part, meaning that it's kind of up to luck. However, here's something that can help you narrow it down so you don't have to look all over the map for like the last staff piece. Do you remember those three bars to the right of the record I showed you on the scoreboard a minute ago? It's easier to figure out what staff piece you don't have. And I know this sounds kind of like no duh ridiculous, but each staff is divided into three parts. The bottom of the staff, the middle of the staff, and the top of the staff. With the ice staff, the bottom part of the ice staff is the bottom rectangle on the scoreboard. Subsequently, the middle part of the staff is the middle rectangle, and the top part of the staff is the top. Bear with me. The bottom part of the ice staff is always located at the bottom part of the map, near the original spawn, somewhere below the workshop or the speed cola area. I recorded several different games when we were hunting the ice staff parts, and as you see, that same part will be at several parts of the map. You just have to look around, but it usually will be there at the speed cola area or below generator 2, or when you go out towards the fire tunnel. It's always down there somewhere if it's going to let you dig it. Next, the middle staff piece is somewhere above the workshop, but beneath the entrance where you go to the church. And the top part of the staff is located either in the church area or behind the church at generator 6. If you can't find a staff piece, look in that area. I know this is kind of convoluted, but believe it or not, knowing which staff piece you're missing can really help you get it faster. Now that we have all the staff parts, the record, and the gem, we head to the bottom of the excavation site. And down here you'll see 4 staff pedestals colored yellow, blue, purple, and red. You just approach the blue one, hold down the action button, and the staff will build for you. Now you're ready to upgrade the staff. To upgrade the staff, at first you'll have to solve 2 staff challenges. You'll have to solve a puzzle down in the crazy place And then you'll have to freeze and shoot 3 tombstones on top of the map. Then you'll have to charge an elemental orb, and finally you have to collect souls into the staff to upgrade it. The first puzzle is always down in the crazy place. This puzzle is the biggest pain in the butt of all 4, at least until you have the handy dandy cheat sheet I've made for you. There are 6 different stones that you need to shoot, but there are 12 different symbols. What you do is look for the symbol on this blue tablet, which will tell you which one of the 6 tablets to shoot above. You have to shoot it in the order in which the symbols on the blue tablets appear. If you shoot the wrong stone above, your character will say something like, "That didn't work," or "I must do something wrong." All the stones will reset, and you'll have to start again from scratch. You can do this without the cheat sheet by process of elimination, but trust me, save the time. Go back, pause it, print screen. This is the only staff challenge in the crazy place that changes every single game. When you do all 6, you'll get an audio cue from Samantha and the normal sound you get when you finish. Then you need to head to the surface to do the second challenge. For the second challenge, you'll simply find 3 tombstones on the map, freeze them with your ice staff, and then shoot them with a weapon. The first tombstone is on the other side of this footstep behind Juggernaut. Once you freeze it, shoot it with a weapon, bust it up, and you're ready for the next one, which is located over here at the excavation site. Now, it's important to note energy weapons like the Broomhilda or the ray gun or Mark II ray gun won't bust that up. So you need to make sure you use a regular weapon. It doesn't matter if it's pack-a-punched or not, it just can't be an energy-based weapon. The final tombstone is behind the tank station near the downed giant robot, and then we're done. The moment you finish the second challenge, a blue orb will leave the crazy place and head to the excavation site. You'll need to go to the bottom of the excavation site and align the 4 rings above the blue orb using these switches scattered about in the area until the gems on all 4 rings are blue. Then head underneath the rings and shoot the blue orb with the ice staff. This will cause the blue orb to ascend and go back to the crazy place. When it does, the ice pedestal will rise up so you can put the ice staff in there to actually upgrade it. Now, it's important to note that once you put the ice staff in here, you'll not be able to remove it until it's upgraded. When you're ready to do the upgrade, you can even charge more than 1 staff at a time. In this example, I have both the ice and lightning staffs in their pedestals. To do the upgrade, you simply kill zombies anywhere in the crazy place. Their souls, represented by a yellow stream of smoke, charge the staffs up until they're upgraded. You don't have to be standing near the ice staff to upgrade it. You simply have to get kills in the crazy place. You can use any weapon you want to do this. When the staffs are upgraded, you'll get an audio cue from Samantha, a visual cue at the upper left-hand corner of the screen, but if you happen to miss both of those, all you have to do is check the scoreboard and your staff will be highlighted in red. This means it's upgraded. All you have to do then is walk up to the pedestal, hold the action button, and the new upgraded ice staff is yours. Also, if you already have a staff in your possession, you need to make sure it is out instead of one of your secondaries. Since you can only hold 1 staff at a time, you need to replace one with the other. Once the ice staff is upgraded, it functions the same as its previous version. However, its blast of ice has more range and a wider area of effect. You can also hold down the firing button in order to charge it up, but it costs more ammo per shot. When charged and released, it fires an initial blast of ice, then explodes into a circle, creating a blizzard, attracting nearby zombies towards it, which freezes and kills them. When you upgrade any of the elemental staffs, it gains a secondary attachment called Skitsmat's Vigor, which when activated by pressing left on the D-pad will cause the player to flip the staff and use the bottom end. You can use this to revive a downed teammate instantly. The Vigor is a slow-moving ball which will travel in a straight line. Now it's easy to miss with this attachment and you only have a limited amount of ammunition, so try to make each shot count. Upgraded staffs have a melee attack that involves swiping with the blades on the end of the staff. It's a one-hit kill until round 16. However, if you already have your Thunder Fist, it overrides the staff's melee attack because it's a one-hit kill until round 19. You can even upgrade your Thunder Fist to Iron Fists. which give you a one-punch kill until round 37. Plus, they have an additional elemental punch that goes with them, depending on what staff you're holding when you upgrade them. In this example from one of my other tutorials on how to get your Iron Fist, I'm holding the fire staff. That means when I punch the zombies, it will set them on fire. Now, if you lose your staff, don't worry about it. Your fists still have that elemental punch, as you see there. And just to prove what I'm saying, it's round 36. I punch them once. It takes a little bit longer for them to get well done, but then they drop. In this example, I switched to another staff, but I still set the zombies on fire because I got my upgrade with the fire staff. Even though all of the staffs have the same attachment and melee upgrade, there's something that the ice staff can do that the other three can't. You can create zombie blood in a round. What you need to do is go around to 3 wagons and put the flames out. This will generate a zombie blood on the top of the excavation site. Now, it's neat, but why would you care about doing this? Well, by chance, did you happen to notice anything a little different when I was on top of the tank punching the zombies? Because you can get more perks. It's called the empty perk bottle. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you've acquired the golden shovel and have zombie blood, some dig spots will be glowing red. They're not in the normal locations. Each additional empty perk bottle you dig up unlocks an additional perk slot. Then you can buy an extra perk, and that means you can have all 9 perks. Thank you so much for watching my video. I also have tutorials on each of the other 3 elemental staffs. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. I really hope my tutorial made it easier for you, but if it didn't, I'm always looking for new ways to improve my tutorials. Either way, let me know in the comments below. I'm CrashPower, and thanks again for watching.